You're such a loser. You're a punk. You're a scaredy cat. You are everything that you no longer want to be. Make away. No excuses. I was the queen of excellent excuses. The queen. Nothing could, I could take my excuses to the Supreme Court and probably win. That's crazy, right? I will argue, debate, and excuse. That's such bullshit. Think about it. You're such a loser. You're such a loser that instead of going to bat for what it is you were supposed to do, that you agreed to do, you rather have a firm argument, a valid excuse, so that you can get out of whatever it is you're actually responsible for. You're a punk, and we don't want to be punks no more. You're a scaredy cat. We don't want to be scaredy cats anymore. You are everything that you no longer want to be. And we're going to stop there right now, because what we're not going to do is continue the same habits that got us to where we didn't want to be. What we are going to do is download who we want to be now and be her, be him today. Have patience, be vigilant is not a step. That's something you carry throughout. That's something that you use to posture yourself on. That's your foundation. You need to have patience with yourself in this whole process, because when you are battling your old self, so to speak, you aren't just going against a weakling. You're going against whoever you've been for the last 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years. Very strong, very experienced, very good, valid excuses, okay? In the meantime, there are some buttons on your screen. Make sure you subscribe. I truly appreciate it. We're going to create that. And how you create that is a simple step-by-step process. The only thing that is required of you is that you consistently repeat it over and over and over. You're bored? Still do it. You're hungry? Still do it. Something happens in your family? Still do it. Your kid interrupts you while you're in the middle of coming to a great point? Get it together. We don't have space for excuses anymore. Today is November 30th, 2025. We have one more month left in the calendar fiscal year of 2025. We are not waiting till the fiscal new year. We are going to start now. Fall is ending. Winter is going to begin. Let's instill what it is we want to continue on up until the beginning of spring now. We're not going to delay it. We're not going to excuse ourselves because it's holiday season and bullshit, whatever excuses you want to insert there. You're going to override that. How you override it? Tell yourself to shut the fuck up. That's how you do it. Tell yourself to shut the fuck up over it and over and over again until you actually. And when you can then hear the clear thought, the habits, the things that you want to do. You have clarity. You are able to write down an actual curriculum for yourself, the things that you want to learn that's going to contribute to different areas of your life. You're going to go on a self-education journey. You're going to put your best foot forward. You're going to choose your best self in every decision you have to make over and over. All right, so first step we got down. This is how you're going to override it. Tell yourself to, okay, we got that. Next step is, I'm going to be honest with you. Resistance is going to appear. It's going to appear. You're going to want to default back to the settings of your previous coding, your previous programming. So when resistance appears, you've already told yourself to shut up, but legit, valid resistance appears, you must, you cannot skip this step. You must name it. This is resistance. I am committed. This is resistance. I am committed. Okay? Call it out. Name it. Naming it is like a power-up. If you ever play video games, it's like a power-up. It gets you over the hump. It's like pushing the pedal, the gas pedal, a little bit more. It's like, yep, that's a speed bump. Over it. Naming resistance is very important. Also, when you're naming the resistance, what you're doing is you're training yourself. All of this is training. You're not going to have to say as much in the 6 months as you do in the beginning, because you're training yourself. When you start naming that resistance and then saying, this is resistance, I am still committed, I am committed. Although this resistance has risen, I am still committed to my focus, my habits, my goals, whatever. If you want to be specific, you can do that as well. That's training your brain. The reason you want to train your brain is because it's going to box you real good, okay? FYI, your old identity can fight. Every time you've avoided discomfort, every time you have given in, quit early, done something you weren't supposed to do for your actual goals, you've given your old identity fuel. You fed it coins, you fed it power ups, like I've been talking about. You fed it. That's why she's so strong. That's why he's so strong. That's why he is whipping your ass. Okay? Your old identity can fight. The way you train your new self to win against your old identity is that you need a defense mechanism, and then you're going to move away from defense to offense. I don't know where I get all these metaphors from. We got sports, we got gaming. I'm just trying to make it the knowledge accessible and relatable to anyone. You want to win this fight. The last step, and probably the most important, you need to then, so you now invited yourself into being who you want to be. You're now going to use this way of thinking about every decision you make. You have to make the decisions from the footing of the person you desire to be. Your new identity is now going to be your current self. When you make the decisions from that mindset and that mind frame, from the pits of your gut, you know damn well you shouldn't be in those people drive-through line. You know damn well you should be doing XYZ instead of doom scrolling. You know damn well you shouldn't be on the phone gossiping about somebody that you don't like to someone that doesn't really like you. You know damn well you're not supposed to be doing that. So you need to make decisions from the person that you desire now. But that's how you collapse time and become your highest version of yourself now. I think those 3 steps will really help anyone in any area of your life, whether you are going on a self-education journey, whether you are leveling up, going through a glow up, transforming, definitely for weight loss, definitely for if you want to upskill yourself for a new career or to start a business, not just be a entrepreneur anymore and be an actual business owner. I think those 3 things will definitely help you to override the thoughts, the actions, the insecurities, the setbacks that have stopped you prior to today from doing what it is you need to do to get to who you want to be. Once you do that, you're likely going to experience imposter syndrome. Who do I think I am? Exactly who you think you are. I don't belong here. You belong everywhere you are. You know, just get used to just talking to yourself in a way that empowers yourself. That in of itself, like, stop talking down to yourself. Stop talking down to yourself. You need to speak lovingly to yourself. If you had a friend who talked to you how you've been talking to yourself, you wouldn't be friends. You wouldn't be friends. If it was a family member, you would cut them off, no contact. So I need you to start talking to yourself like you actually love yourself. This is all about self-love. When you love yourself enough to give yourself and feed yourself the fuel necessary to reach the next level, it's the ultimate gratitude you can give to God. It's the ultimate gratitude you can say to the universe, like, I respect my temple. I'm not going to feed it crap. I respect my mind. I'm not going to look at crappy TV. I don't need to decompress with a whole tub of ice cream. I'm in control of my emotions. I don't need to eat every time I have big emotions. I don't need to people please so that I can feel like I belong. I don't need to get another degree so that I can feel validated. I can self-educate. I can do whatever it is I need to do to become the woman that I desire. And I've been doing this all year long, and I've been on this journey. I've had some setbacks. I've fallen off for the last 2 weeks, a week and a half. But I am putting myself back on track because I deserve it. And it's something that I deeply desire, and it's something that I hope you can gain as well. I talk about mindset mastery, transformation through the lens of my current weight loss journey. My newsletter I send out every Saturday at thespiveyj.com, so make sure you subscribe. I'm really interested in seeing what the best me looks like, and I know you are too. That's why you watched this video this far. So make sure you subscribe and let's grow together. Glow ups, transformations, all of the things, but the most important thing is for you to build self-love. And when you love yourself, you'll do anything for the one you love. All right, that's it. That's all.